Yo, everybody, Joseph here,
And Carlos,
and this is
the
the
passenger
passenger
seat.
seat. Doop, boop, ba-da-ba-da, ba-doop, boop, boop, boop. I don't know. I tried to change it up this time.
You tried to do a Mario theme. I heard that. All right. Welcome, guys. Our topic for today is something very special because it's something that's part of our childhood and we grew up with. And since we're celebrating 30 years of this one thing that's special, we're going to be talking about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Dun, dun.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Ba-dum,
Yeah.
ba-dum.
It's been 30 years, man. Can you believe it? 30 years. It's almost our age.
Yeah, almost, almost. Weird. We're old. Well,
We are old.
some people are older than others, but we've got back
So
into.
yeah, so we're gonna be talking about Sonic the Hedgehog, a little bit of the history, the characters themselves, and just our love for Sonic and what it meant to us as children. Um, Obviously, we'll try to do it in a quick time span. But yeah, 30 years, crazy.
Yes, we had that 30-year anniversary, sort of like it was something like that, a showcase or
They did the same thing with for Pokemon. They did
right,
like that whole
right.
thing of yeah.
I just don't remember.
Um,
There's another word for it, but I just don't remember.
yeah, no, but I get what you mean. I'm not sure if our listeners do, but we'll keep going.
Right. So the 30-year presentation or whatever, they showcased. They did like a like this montage of all the Sonic moments, and then on top of that, they also revealed that new Sonic game, which is Sonic Rainbow something.
Sonic Colors.
Sonic Colors. There it is. But yeah, so yeah, they did that, and it was really cool, really nostalgic for people who grew up playing Sonic. I know for a fact
Oh
Carlos and
yeah.
I both grew up, playing Sonic games. Um, and yeah, that's just it's really fond in a lot of people's memories. How can you not, remember you? At least I know for some people it was it might have been, they might have started off different, is what I want to say, because a lot of people could have started off with the Dreamcast, or they could have played on the
Yeah.
GameCube, or you know, for example, someone like me that I started with the Sega Genesis. I remember.
Yeah, see, but you started in the beginning though. I started way late. I started GameCube.
Oh wow, yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I started off with the original Sonic. I played Sonic, for very first Sonic game, Sonic 2, Sonic 3. I played Sonic and Knuckles, uh,
Oh
Sonic,
yeah.
Sonic Pinball. I got to play Sonic CD thanks to my brother Geo. Uh,
Nice.
I've played a lot of the Sonic games.
Yeah. I mean, I started in GameCube, so mine was kind of late. I started with, Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Heroes. There was another one that came out for the GameCube. The one where they're on skateboards. Um, like these hoverboards and they race and
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah,
Wasn't it Sonic
and
Riders or something like that?
something like that where they introduced that green bird named Hawk, I
Hmm.
think. And then also me and my brother, we used to sit down and on Fourth Kids or something. The point is that they kept showing this show called Sonic X,
Are you,
and me and my brother got really into it.
are you talking about WB Kids?
Is that what it's called?
I'm not sure. It's either WB Kids or I think there was another one for Fox. I don't remember. I know what you're talking about though. I just don't remember the name
Yeah.
of the channel.
So we got really into that show, and I've been into Sonic. I'm not a huge fan, but Sonic is part of my childhood.
You mentioned Sonic Adventure Battle, both the original and the sequel, which was Sonic Adventure Battle 2. Haha. So yeah, I think Sonic Adventure Battle. Uh, I think Sonic Adventure Battle was probably the most impactful game for me because yeah, I remember playing like the original Sonic on Sega Genesis, but I think Sonic Adventure Battle is the one where I like uh, it was a moment in my life where I was able to process things more. I was at an age where I could like really memorize stuff, and I really absorbed a lot of stuff like a sponge, you know.
Yeah.
And Sonic Adventure Battle was probably that. It was that game, you know, for me.
It's and what's cool about Sonic, with the way it grew, is that it also introduces a lot more characters to it. You know, Adventure Two Battle, it's the introduction of Shadow, and that became a huge hit. Shadow the Hedgehog and Roach the Bat,
Rogue, Rouge.
and
I think it's pronounced Rouge.
something. And then Sonic Heroes introduce even more characters and so on and so forth, and they appear in Sonic X. Um, but I think that's what a lot of people like, is that you can just like different characters as well. You don't have to
Right.
focus just on Sonic.
And the cool thing about Sonic 2 is the fact that like um, there's something for everyone. If you're not into the games for some odd reason, there's also the the animated series. There's the movie. There's I think that's about it. But yeah,
I actually, I actually really like the movie. I know some people, are on one side of it, some people are on the other. I really enjoyed it, and I think it was a perfect introduction for the younger audience to be into Sonic, because I don't feel like there's no Sonic game right now that's impactful for the younger audience unless their parents force them to play the older games. But
I
that
mean,
movie, I feel like, really brought it out
I
to the
mean that
younger audience.
that really depends on perspective because for us, what could have been very impactful, for example, the same way the Sonic Adventure Battle was very impactful for me, these newer games might be impactful to kids, and we just don't see it because we sort of have a benchmark to compare it to.
Yeah,
Kids nowadays they don't, or maybe they don't, they don't go back to like they're used to a certain standard. Like if you gave them like a retro Sonic
that's
game, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what's this? The graphics are crappy, and I can't run wherever I want. I can only run like in a straight line, you know."
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and so not to talk too much or not to get too much on that topic of the movie, but we had that whole debacle where they showed the first trailer and Sonic looked really funky.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
There's like that theory behind it that they planned it that way.
Even if they did, first of all, if they did, that was an amazing marketing strategy. And number two, going on the marketing strategy, it was so good because I don't know if it happened to you, but when I went to see the movie, I went in with zero expectations.
Yeah, very low.
Yeah, very low. So the movie, being as good as it was, I
No,
think it,
definitely.
I think it hit on a positive note with a lot of the audience.
No, and I can't wait for the second one, which should come out next year, 2022.
With our red boy.
Yeah, you got Knuckles and you got more of Tails. I know he appeared, but you get more of him.
Show me the
And
way.
from what I've read, supposedly more of Sonic's world, not just Earth. They're gonna, at least dive into his world a little bit more.
Right, right.
Um, but yeah,
Speaking of Sonic's world, yeah, let's get into a little bit of the history of Sonic. Yeah, we could reminisce about Sonic all day.
yeah. Oh, it's the video game started as you started in the Sega Genesis, in obviously 1990. If you count 30-year anniversary, it was 1990, and it's like, if you think about it, it's still considered young compared to Pac-Man and Mario and all these games. 1990 was just around the corner, so Sonic really did make a big impact. Sega wanted to make a character that could compete with Mario, and they did. When Sonic came out, he really blew up to the point where he did compete with Mario.
Right, and
That's
I
pretty
think
cool.
that was Sega's goal. They wanted to create a mascot for themselves that rivaled Nintendo's flagship mascot, which was Mario. Sonic is timeless. You know, it's one of those things that Sonic is never gonna really disappear. He's just he's an icon,
Yeah, it's just that he's already at that level. Like he
yeah,
can't go away now.
right. The creation of Sonic is accredited to Yuji Nata and Naoko Oshima, and like you said, it was 1991 ish. Uh, so the story behind Sonic, the character himself, is the fact that he in the first game you had to go rescue like these little animals there, Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman was pretty much capturing. I can't remember why. I honestly can't remember. I just know at the end of every level, you'd beat the boss or whatever, and then you'd have to jump on like this thing that looks like something that came out of like Capsule Corp from DBZ.
Oh
You'd jump on it,
yeah.
and then all the like animals would like spread out.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean it's changed over the years, definitely.
mhm,
The concept of what he's doing to beat Eggman.
yeah. And the
Hmm.
story has developed with the newer games. You know, you have, like you said, all sorts of different characters. When we got to Sonic Adventure Battle, we had again it was Dr. Eggman, but there we had what were the Chows, which were like these little creatures. They were like guardians of sorts.
The
Uh,
onion heads.
the Onion Heads. What were they? They were like protectors of the Chaos Emeralds or something. I can't really remember the story of
Something.
them.
They had some kind of power or ability that connected to the Chaos Emeralds.
So the Chaos Emeralds are these. They're
Jewels.
not jewels. Yeah, I was gonna say they're. If you think about a diamond, what a diamond would look like the
Yeah.
really exaggerated cut of a diamond. Yeah, it looks like that. I believe there's 7 different colors of emeralds, 7 different emeralds.
Yeah.
That once collected, it grants whoever has them an enormous amount of power. In the case of Sonic and some other individuals in that universe, they go into like a super state, which resembles sort of like Super Saiyan from DBZ. Uh,
Uh, One of the things that explains the lore a lot, and the super state and the Chaos Emeralds, and something that I've never got into. I don't know if you did. We just haven't mentioned it yet, and that's the comics. The comics are actually a really big thing in the '90s. They were part of a lot of people's childhood. I just never read one. I still haven't read one, but they explain a lot of the lore.
yeah. Um, you mentioned something about the characters, and the Sonic universe is really
The downfalls of Sonic games.
Maria.
Mario.
You mentioned something about the characters, and in the Sonic universe, there are a lot. And now that I think about it, there's a lot of characters. You got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy. You
Mm.
got Big. You've got Shadow. You've got Rouge. You got Cream. You've got Cream. You've got what are the three from the
The
chaotic team?
chaotic team. That's
Espio,
I know Espion, Victor, or Vector, whatever his name
Vector,
is,
right?
and
And
then
then
I don't remember the bee's name.
B.
He's a bumblebee, but yeah, there are over 1,000 characters. Definitely in the comics as well. There's over 1,000 characters. One of the newer characters is like Silver, and you got the Team Hawk, which was the skater guys. There's so many characters that they introduced.
Yeah, it's cool to see what they're what they can do and what sort of animals what other animals they can fit into that
Yeah,
universe because
yeah.
there's so many. Speaking of which, just to sort of wrap this up, um, or a couple of things before we wrap this up, the original concept for Sonic was actually between an armadillo, which was Mighty the Armadillo, which they eventually, yeah, no,
Oh yes.
they
The Sonic
eventually,
game where they have the two characters. They have Sonic and Tails, and then two characters, two random characters.
yeah, So Mighty the Armadillo was one of them. That was an original concept, and then there was another one where it was supposed to be a rabbit. So just interesting tidbit there. The other cool thing, now that we were talking about all those games, I personally believe that Sonic Adventure Battle 2 had one of the best soundtracks, video game wise.
That's fair. That's true.
Uh, between Live and Learn, which was
Living.
yeah,
I was
which
about to
was,
sing it. I was about to sing it.
and then you had you remember the one where it was Pumpkin Hill with Knuckles?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you haven't played some of the classic Sonic games, we recommend y'all go play it. Whether it be some from the Sega Genesis that might have gotten remastered into like the Switch,
Bro.
um, or I think other consoles. I'm not sure if they're on any of the other, but I believe Switch for sure. Try one of the classic ones. Try Sonic Adventure Battle if you haven't. The graphics might be terrible, but trust us. The game itself, the story and everything is really awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe to our channel. That way, you can boost us up a little bit, get us a little bit more
Woo!
notoriety, right?
Get us
And
get us to that final gold ring, the big one.
right. Make sure to comment down below. Tell us who your favorite character is or was in
True.
the Sonic universe. Who would you like to see them bring back? Because we'd always love to see a character that was forgotten about. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this ride with us today, and hopefully you'll join us next time here in
The
the
passenger
passenger
seat.
seat.